Hi Pisces, welcome. It's Meredith. I am here with your reading for September 2019. We are using the Tarot Grand Lux for the reading. New deck to me. Beautiful cards. As always, I encourage you to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos. Take the whole month to watch those. They're linked for you in a playlist at the end of this video. And they'll give you a great perspective of what's going on in the energy atmosphere and how that influences you throughout the month. Also, what else is there? Well, we're doing the same format that we did last month. One card for each week of the month, and then one as a potential theme running through the month. Let's start there. That card is Temperance. Ooh, change in alchemy, Pisces. My feeling when I look at this card is that you are ripe and ready for that, or you are already deep into it at this time, making change. Temperance is a card of harmonizing energies and reconciling things that don't necessarily go well together at first glance. But somehow you turn them into gold. And that message is particularly poignant to Pisces because for many, many monthly readings, it's been like 3 years now for Pisces, for many Pisces. They've been in a process of healing, recovering, rebuilding relationship to self, and definitely in the arena of beloved relationship. And so there is some sort of temperance and healing and change and alchemy that's been taking place within the self to create the kind of relationship that Pisces desires to thrive in. And having Temperance here right at the beginning of the reading, overseeing the entire month, this lets us know that you're having success in that process and it's feeling good to you. You have evidence and a positive outlook and attitude. Let's see how it connects to the rest of the cards. Your first card within the first week of September, we have the Six of Coins. Yeah, this is harmony right here. Sixes in tarot are all about balance and harmony. And this is a card too about reconciliation and being in the divine flow of giving and receiving, knowing how much to give and knowing when to stop. In the daily readings, we have been seeing the Ace of Cups for a solid month, which brings the message at its core to give from our overflow. Pisces, you tend to give from your overflow, but then exhaust your resources and empty your cup in the giving. And the reminder here is to know when to stop and to not overgive. Don't fill the space with so much that there isn't room for others to contribute is a message that I'm feeling here on this card. There's you and what you bring, and then there is the other person, the other relationships and what they bring, and there must be space allowed for everyone to receive what everyone is contributing, right? And if Pisces, you find yourself over giving there, this is a change that is taking place within you, and understanding that you need to leave room for other contribution, which is much more fulfilling to you in the long run. So do consider that. This card is also a message of wise money management and potential windfalls or inheritances. So there may be a money factor unfolding for you in this first week that will reconcile and resolve favorably for you. In the second week of September, we have the Ten of Wands. Oh, interesting. So, Pisces, burden, setting down a burden. What I feel here when I look at this card is that you have gone through a recent healing and let go of an energy that you may not have even been aware that you were carrying or still carrying. You thought perhaps you'd healed it, but this is some layer that has finally peeled off for you. And It moves you to a new phase of life experience, which is wonderful and exciting, though the feeling here is, though, this 10 is an answered prayer, but it doesn't feel like an answered prayer. It still feels a bit like a burden. And what I'm sensing is that when we are in contemplation of our manifestation goals and dreams, it can feel really wonderful to embrace those dreams, to create mantras of I love and appreciate how it feels too. And there's a level of excitement for making that change, bringing the alchemy, the necessary alchemy to make the change, right? And then the change is upon you, and here it is in the 10 of Wands, and it doesn't feel at all like it did when you were first dreaming it with all that excited anticipation. Instead, it feels somewhat burdensome, heavy, even arduous, and you can hardly believe that your dream could feel like this at all. However, this is temporary. This is what is clearing away within you, within your energy field, your energy body, your sphere of influence, your biofield, your aura. What needs to go is making space for what's flowing in. It's just that you didn't anticipate the leaving of energies to feel exactly like this, because the focus was on the excited anticipation of the manifestation coming in. And sometimes that's a painful process. What's happening, though, emotionally painful. What's happening, though, is that you are bringing reconciliation, harmony, and balance, alchemy, and change to this exactly so that you can fully embrace what is on offer to you. So this is a message of hang in there. This is temporary, it's unwinding, it's peeling away, and what replaces it is 1,000 times better than what was there. I know, I can hear some of you right now saying, this sounds an awful lot like 3 years worth of monthly messages for Pisces. This, though, is in the now. This is so close. It's closer than you ever thought. It's happening right underneath your nose. So if you're feeling the energy I'm speaking of on this 10, you know that what comes after that is a whole new fresh phase and experience. So it's right there. And then you have the Page of Coins. This is a great card. And I know there's some impatience on this card as well. It's a double earth card, so that is manifestation, like I just said, happening right underneath your nose. You could be having a forest for the trees kind of moment with this 10. But the Page of Coins is all about your talent shining. And there's an energy of good fortune and plenty. And this card shows up because you've long been tending to your dreams. You have faithfully tended to your dreams. You didn't expect them to look like this 10, but this 10 is how should we put this? The guides are showing me when you pack for a trip and you've got your duffel bag or your suitcase all packed nice and neat, and you're all excited about going, and you've spent the time away and everything became disheveled in the suitcase while you were out adventuring and having fun, and then it's time to pack it all up. And you just throw it all in there, and then you sit on it to zip it or to clasp it shut, whatever it takes, because you just are ready to move on. That's what this 10 looks like. You've been adventuring and dreaming and tending to the dream, and now you've got a bit of a mess here at the end. But this is the stuff that's falling away, and it's evidence of the adventure. So embrace it in that way. The Page of Pentacles, too, brings the message of everything in its own right season. So this is you yielding to divine timing and the alchemy within it. So this is Pisces knowing with its amazing intuition, clairvoyance, psychic ability, empathic nature. This is Pisces knowing that their fulfillment is upon them. Everything in its own right season. You're feeling the season. Next. High Priestess. Well, there's your card. That's a Pisces card all day long. The High Priestess, intuition, the great inner oracle. This is you paying attention to your own guidance, your own intuition, the signs that show up in your environment. This is happening in the 4th week. You're feeling very lit up intuitively. The High Priestess is also a being of wise counsel. So she doesn't really give you the answers. She'll counsel you. She'll give you some guidance, right? But she won't spell it out for you, because she's not going to diminish the joy of the journey by giving you the answers, right? And she understands your discovery process is of great value to you. Pardon. Additionally, the High Priestess reminds us to use discretion. There is a right time to share what's in our heart with the people who are dear to us. And then there is a knowing of when to keep our truth sacred and nurtured within our own heart. It's not a time for sharing. Knowing the difference between when to share, when not to share, who to share with, and so on. So embrace your inner High Priestess. Your intuitive nature is lit right up, which is shining on this page. It's why you know you're in the season of manifestation and discovery and adventure, as this 10 comes to a close and a whole new beginning starts for you. And trust that you have the resources, the wit, the wisdom, and the fortitude to do it, because you have embraced the energy of alchemy and change and temperance. You're ready to go with the flow, and that's exciting for you. All right, Oracle cards. First one comes from the Indigo Angel Oracle deck. Asked them what they most wanted to share with Pisces, and we have compassion. For the self and for everyone else. Compassion. Compassion and intuition, they go so well together. You have a lot to offer, Pisces, and your compassion is a blessing to so many in your life. Just look at this card. This is the kind of love that you bring to all of your relationships. And this is why you are loved so well. Next card comes, oh, there were two in this one, comes from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck, a message of love and romance for Pisces in September. Your first card is romance. Lavish the one you love with your personal attention and affection. Yes, because that has more value than anything, any material item. The you of you is the gift, and give that to your beloved. You also got, speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. Doesn't that look life-changing? Compassion. Yes, speak the language of love. You're good at it, Pisces. You speak fluent emotion very, very well. Next card comes from Sacred Traveler Oracle deck, and asked this deck what was unfolding in the spiritual journey for Pisces in the month of September, and you have transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. Yes, this is in support of this 10. This is exactly what this 10 has produced. A transformation, a whole new way of living emerges for you. That means that you are embodying your super high vibe frequency. You are not compromising that frequency, and there's even potential for move here. You may be leaving a space that's no longer supportive of you. Could be a job, could be an actual living space, but you are shifting your foundation, changing the foundation, right? Temperance. And then, last but not least, comes from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck, what they most want to share with you in September. And you get, look at that, High Priestess twice. And it says, harness mystic powers. Yes, just listen to your heart. There's your mystic power, Pisces. You know it. You feel it. You are the most beautiful, compassionate empaths of the entire zodiac. So embrace your inner High Priestess with loving compassion. Allow the transformation to unfold. Step up on that foundation of transformation. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe here on the channel. Leave a comment if it's in your heart to do so. And don't forget to check out the daily readings. And Throughout the month of September, tune into your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos. Peace, love, joy, blessings, and happiness to each and every one of you. Bye for now.